Welcome to the Verizon Halftime, the NFL, powered by Verizon 5G.
Well, the Christmas spirit may be all around us, but touchdowns certainly aren't. It is 6-0. The Packers on top of the Bears, who welcome you to the Verizon Halftime after all those Verizon plays in the first half. And the big one, Howie, is Jordan Love out in concussion protocol after taking a couple of big hits from Austin Booker.
Yeah, and they were, textbook bad. I mean, I could turn into Clint Eastwood and say, get off my lawn. And in my day, this was illegal, but they were both purposeful, what you would call dirty hits, particularly the second hit. The helmet to helmet
You're
was
running in there full speed. I don't know if I'll call that man dirty for that.
Jeez.
No, it's not dirty.
The second one was a little rough. He pile drived him the first time, and he hits him with the helmet the second time. Now Malik Willis is in. Malik Willis has played really well for them when he's been in, and he's really thrived in Green Bay. So
there's definitely ill will between these two teams. You can see that.
Yeah, I mean, the heaters don't work on the bench. My gosh.
Yeah. That'll make you mad.
Home field advantage.
Yeah,
at Soldier Field.
Heaters not working will make you mad. Well, the thing that I don't understand, and I don't know if it's, whatever the analytics that they use on these fourth downs when you have opportunity to put points on the board. I think both of these teams have done some things that just make no sense. Here, where he just, to go for it on 4th and 1, put points on the board in a game like this. Sometimes I understand it, but not that time. Here, why get cute? Why run your tight end under the center, and then your snapper snaps it over the head of the shortest running back you have on the team? Makes absolutely no sense. Sometimes you got to guard against the analytics and the numbers and just do what you feel. You got to have a feel for your team.
Nothing wrong with points.
Yeah, nothing wrong with just getting points to have a feel for your team. Or if you're going to run a 4th and 1 down there, line up, hand it off, or have a quarterback do a sneak traditionally in games.
Mano on mano.
You wonder if the magnitude of this game doesn't start to get to you, especially early on. But, Howie was talking, Gronk, about the heaters not working. You ever had that situation?
I never had that situation happen, but they're both vying for first place, and this is home field advantage for the Chicago Bears. The jet engine heaters are out. The bench warmer heaters are out as well. And a guy like myself, I'm totally fine with that because I'm a tough guy. Terry, though, would probably run into the locker room.
No. We had big
series.
50-gallon drums. We put wood in there, and they fired them up, and then we run over to the drum.
You had wood up there?
Yeah.
Wow, you got a little blower?
No. We
But I thought if the
Had they just discovered fire that year, or what?
That's messed up. That's messed up, man.
That's wrong.
Not from you, too.
Don't touch me.
But I wonder, though, I thought if the heaters didn't work on one sideline, they had to turn them off.
that's a headset.
Yeah.
They don't have to do that
There's
with the
no
heaters?
rule on the heaters.
All right,
I have
look,
a problem
the winner of this game will be in first place in the NFC North. One thing we do know is the winner of the NFC East has been determined. It is your Philadelphia Eagles for the second straight year.
Win and they win the NFC East, as Kurt just said. Well, here's the guy to go in Saquon Barkley.
What a run.
132 yards rushing on the day. Just a big – the stuff we saw all of last year, folks.
He had to work for
this man
everyone.
is just outstanding there, Sirianni, the head coach. He's thrilled. 29-18. Philadelphia, congratulations. Great job, NFC East
He's the
champions.
only one that looked excited in that locker room, though.
Well, they've won it back-to-back years. First time that's happened in more than 20 years, 21 to be exact. They've won the East. Howie, take a look at this game. Here in the second half, no touchdowns so far, and we're still waiting to hear about Jordan Love.
You hope that Chicago has to hope that the Caleb Williams 2 weeks ago in the second half shows up in this half. They got cute down there on the goal line, and I think Green Bay kind of had their way, particularly in the run game, and wasn't able to capitalize in the red zone again. It's who can make the plays in the red zone.
All right, we'll find out. The second half coming your way from Soldier Field right after this as we keep an eye on Jordan Love and this great rivalry between the Packers and the Bears.
The Verizon Halftime Show is brought to you by Verizon, the NFL, powered by Verizon 5G.